So sometimes if it doesn't work, just kind of have to dismount it, but that's okay. Alright, let's check it out. What's going on in Kokiri Forest, my hometown? Okay, I guess it's got monsters now. Not really ideal. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, well, the music is still very cheery, but yeah, there are some like monsters that are kind of here now, which, you know, is not great. Okay, you want to shoot this? Like, goddamn. Alright, well, whatever. Guess I'll have to see if anyone's around. Is anyone home? Yeah. A lot of monsters are around. Is the shop still open? Oh, well, I guess there are. Hey guys, you remember me? Just talk to you. Okay. But really didn't have anything useful. Do you remember me? Okay. If I got a bow, well, maybe I'll get one soon. Hi. Okay, guess none of them seem to remember me, or at least don't choose to acknowledge me. But yeah, I do think it's kind of, I mean, obviously it's not the biggest hint, but again, it does show that, like, you know, I mean, before the forest had no enemies. I mean, it had some over here, but for the most part, it was pretty chill. You know, nice place for the Kokiri to live. But now it's kind of all messed up. Maybe we can do something about that. Also, the Deku2's like mouth is now closed, so I guess we can't go there anymore. Okay, we're getting a ton of Deku nuts. I guess that's nice. Getting Deku sticks too, but you can't actually use Deku sticks as a. I keep forgetting about that, but yeah. Like I said, I get that's just sort of like a way to prevent you from like entering that child dungeon as an adult. For whatever reason. I mean, again, similar to like how there are certain items you can't use as a child versus adult, there are also certain areas that you can't go to. So it's kind of cool how like the two different time periods like really do feel different. And wow, they give a ton of nuts. Wow. And also, if you remember the magic bean we planted, here's where this one goes. Yeah, this one's a bit crazier. Like rather than just going straight up, it kind of just gives us a cool little, you know, look around the forest. And obviously we're not like stuck to this. We can jump off whenever we want. So if there's like a place we want to go, maybe, you know, the entrance to the Lost Woods, we can alternatively jump off there. So it's kind of cool how they work, and eventually it'll take us over here. And okay, I didn't jump. That's not really cool. And I have to go around it again. Okay, those things can shoot. Dude, these Octoroks are crazy. That thing jumps so high to snipe me. Alright, I'm gonna be ready for this. Dismount this time. I'm gonna like try and time a jump with it. Yeah, this one doesn't give you a piece of heart. It's just for rupees. But I mean, money's always good. You know, you can't go wrong with that. Alright. Not sure if that's necessary, but it's a thing. Anyways, yeah, there's like this little alcove up here that has some money, and we can go to it. I think there's also a few like Skulltulas that we can get at this time. So I'm gonna try and hunt them. I think there's one in particular that I remember. It's one that like I tried to get before, but I think it's like an adult only thing. But I like distinctly remember there being one on this. Yeah, I can hear it. There's like one on this. Dude, okay, that's not what I wanted. On this like, yeah, this like the house that has these like sort of like two things coming out. And luckily the hook shot is great for dealing with Skulltulas. It kills the Skulltula in one hit, and then also grabs the token. Yeah, I mean, I think I mentioned, but all of like adult Links, or adult Zeldas. I mean, obviously it's the same thing, but yeah, all of your like adult weapons are a lot stronger than the child ones, so you can kill things much easier. And okay, if I can hit them at least, and alright, there we go. Also, if you remember, there was apparently like whatever our reward was from the horse game. Apparently, it's very heavy and got brought to our house So let's see what it is. And yeah, it's actually our very own cow. Look at that. Look how cute that is. We got our very own cow. And of course, what we do with those, we can just like every cow, if we play Epona song, it will give us some milk. So may as well do this. Yeah, this is just sort of like I mean, it's really just like the novelty of it. I mean, it's not like it's really free milk because, well, I guess it's not really free milk anymore so than any of the other random cows in the overworld are. But I mean, I guess it's just the novelty of it. I mean, you own a cow now. You've got a cow in your house. That is just what's going on now. I mean, it's just cool. I mean, there's only so many times you can give, you know, a piece of heart or something like that as the reward. So I do think it is cool, just because it's so different. I mean, I have always sort of liked that. Just like the novelty of it. What does this say? Did I ever even read that? Oh, okay. Interesting. Wow, it actually tells you a lot of things. So, okay, yeah, it tells you golden Skulltulas, the fish, marathon time, and horseback archery we'll get to, and then the horse race. I actually didn't realize that was even there, but alright. Anyways, dude, I am like losing health like crazy. How did I lose so much? Like, are these guys really doing this much damage? Well, kind of sucks. I mean, I have 2 fairies, but I don't want to lose health like either way. I don't know if there are any like hearts. Maybe does Saria's house still have hearts in it? I guess I can take a look there. I guess I could also just buy hearts from the store. I do have a lot of rupees. Once again, yeah, I mean, I feel like that is like sort of the challenge with this game is you kind of like cycle between like having too many rupees and not enough of them. Let's see. Also, one thing about being an adult is you can't crawl through spaces. So like that dude, I think these guys are just like taking all my health. It seems. Well, I can get some. But yeah, I was gonna say like you can't go through this as an adult. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. Whose house is this? Is this Suria's? Let me check. Or okay, I guess it's this guy's. You have anything interesting to say? Yeah, it's kind of rough. Rough that you're like, yeah, your hometown is kind of overrun. But yeah, it's really annoying that like all the enemies respawn every time you like reload an area, especially because like if you're in like a town where you're like constantly going through like doors and stuff, it's just like that counts as a reload. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, I grew up with you. I don't know how everyone forgot me. Like, you'd think that, like, I'd be pretty recognizable given I'm, like, wearing the same clothes, but, I don't know. Anyways, here's Saria's house. She's got all these hearts, but no Saria to be found. Maybe this person has an idea of where she could have gone to. Been traveling around much, mister? Ever met a boy named Zelda? I certainly have. Mito said the great dick she withered because of that boy. Yeah, well, you know what? Mito's a liar, and he's a loser. Only Sari defended Zelda until she left. Oh, where'd she go? Maybe we misunderstood. Oh, you misunderstood a lot of things, lady. But anyways, yeah, I guess, I mean, Mito being the jackass that he is, I guess, spread rumors about us that, like, we caused it for some reason, which admittedly, it was a bit suspicious that we, like, the Deku Tree died, and then we, like, just bounced and never came back, so can't say I entirely blame him, but also fuck Mito, so yeah, there's that. Anyways, so yeah, now let's go to the Lost Woods. If you remember, there was like that section at the end of the Sacred Forest Meadow. Also, there's this guy. We will deal with him in a second. I'm not gonna do that now because that's gonna activate something that has a time limit, and that will require then going somewhere else. Also, here's what this one does. Basically, it's a way that we can get to the bridge quickly. It is basically what like the point of this one. Again, not really required, but it's something that's there. And yeah, just remember that guy is there. If you remember, he was the guy who was in Kakariko Village before, and he was talking about how disgusting people are. So I guess he finally decided to like leave society for good and go into the woods. And who do we have here if it isn't everyone's favorite? Well, you know what? I'm a big boy with a sword. So I'm just gonna kill you real quick. What are you? Though you wear cookier's clothing, you can't fool me. Promise Surya, I would never let anybody go through a... Yeah, is that something Surya wanted you to do? Or are you just doing that for the fun of it? You can actually skip him by like doing a backflip in like a specific spot. I'll see if I can get it just for the memes. Ugh, keep zooming in on him. Like as if I'd ever want to talk to him. Yeah, you have to like... Basically the challenge is you have to do it from a spot where you don't speak, which is like the hardest thing. But yeah, there's like a way to do it somewhere. Obviously I'm not the best at like glitches and sequence breaks in this, but like it's a thing you can do if you so choose and you want to spite him, which is always a good idea. But alternatively, the way to get through is to well, I mean, you know what, that is actually a valid strategy, is just try and bomb him. But the real way is to play Surya's song, which I think is this one. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we can play this song, which is literally like the background song, but I guess for some reason he finds it weird that we know the song that's literally playing in the background. Yeah, I do know Surya actually. I know her a lot better than you do. Which we're friends. Okay, well, didn't see it, but I remember him. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's how you can get him. Now we're gonna kill him. Here's just a little present, little going away present. There you go. So a little quick detour over here. If you remember, there was this magic bean that we planted. And this one actually is useful because it takes us up to this little ledge. And what do we have up here? But yet another Skulltula. Yeah, you gotta do like the vertical slice for that one. So yeah, this one's actually one of the... I think there are 4 total that are required, in the sense like they actually lead to like a specific reward and not just like money or like a shortcut. Or maybe there's more. I guess there are a lot that like you can use to get a piece of heart, but like you don't have to. Like I think I mentioned the Dodongo's Cavern one will take you to like the top of Dodongo's Cavern, but alternatively you can just just jump off from where I was. Also, this is like the part where I always like forget where to go. Is it here? I don't think it is. Let's see. I mean, again, you can just use the straight up like which one sounds the loudest. None of these really sound that loud. Okay, didn't really want to fall on that. But that's okay. It's okay. Where did I even come from? Okay, that's kind of quiet. Is this where I came from? Am I like going? Okay, I'm just gonna reset. I think I'm. Okay, I like can't even reset because I'm. Okay, where am I? Am I like just going in the reverse? Okay, let me just start that over real quick. I think I messed myself up. Yeah, I remember the path up to like where that like where like the secret path is, but then like after that is where I always get confused. So I think at this point it's like straight and then left and then right. Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, it is. Okay, and that was literally like the last one. Alright, so yeah, now we're here, and, yeah, there's like some, narrow passages to get, so maybe you can sneak up on, you better believe it. Yes, I know, Navi. But yeah, I guess she's warning you that there's like a new type of enemy in here, actually. Before, it was just those, those Deku scrubs. I think they're called Mad Scrubs, that specific enemy. But now there's these big boys. Look at that thing. Dude, I keep pressing the wrong button. So you're definitely not an enemy we necessarily want to mess with. You can kind of like bait him out, or I guess he didn't even see us. So yeah, the hookshot's actually a really good item. It's not only is it like useful, it's also like a good weapon. Well, if I can actually hit him, there we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, it like kind of just one-shots things like it's nothing. which is pretty nice. But anyway, this enemy is called a moblin. Moblins are pretty common enemies in the Zelda series in general, but in this game, they're not really that common. They're basically just only here, and maybe like a few other like very specific spots. But they're like really good. Basically, I mean they're not that strong, but like, I mean they're not that durable, but like they'll like charge you, and you can't like actually beat them once they're charging, and they'll essentially just like bring you all the way to like the end of whatever path. So you kind of just want to bait them. If they like are patrolling, you kind of just wait for them to go by and then just attack them, and they won't really like know what hit them. Like, okay, how did that happen? Okay, I guess just the hook shot is the strat. I'll just keep on doing that. They are being very gentle with their hearts, so I guess I appreciate that. And yeah, you just kind of want to take it slow, and not, like I said, you really can't like fight them head on. You just kind of have to just sneak attack them. Yeah, shot them right in the ass. There we go. And this part's kind of annoying because you actually have to get in the water briefly, and then like if the moblin catches you, it'll like just like push you back in the water. Or there's not a moblin in this path. Maybe it comes around. I like always remember getting hit by a moblin there. Okay, well there's that one. Does it go this part as well? Okay, I'm actually not entirely sure. Maybe I'm thinking of a different place where it can push you in the water. Also, you might have heard a Skulltula sound. That's this one that's up here. I actually don't remember if this is one that was always here or one that we have to be an adult to get. It might have always been here, and I just like at the last time I was here, I didn't have the boomerang, and well, now I have the hook shot. It's somewhere around here, on one of these walls. Okay, it's over there. Alright, a bit off the mark, but that's okay. So yeah, again, I mean, Skulltulas are pretty good to track down. So let's take them out. And alright, nice. So yep, there's that, and then coming up on this section, there's so those moblins are called like spear moblin, and this is like I'm actually not sure what his name is, but basically I think club moblin. I think it's spear moblin and club moblin. And yeah, basically the spear ones have a spear, this one's got a club, and essentially he like, dude, he's got a lot of health. But yeah, essentially what he does is he like pounds the ground, and that causes these like shock waves to like basically like travel out from him, and you have to just be like dodging them. Alright, so yeah, anyways, now we're here. And yeah, here's that pedestal, and okay, here's yeah, that's where Surya used to be. I guess she's gone now, gone to who knows where. But we've got a different companion instead. Yeah, look at you, Sheik is back. And I think I briefly mentioned what the pedestals do. So I guess this is the real first one we got. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can. I mean, speaking some words of wisdom, I guess. The thing that doesn't change with time is a memory. I feel like that can change too, especially if you like start losing your memories. But I appreciate the sentiment, I guess. So yeah, she basically teaches you a song, and yeah, that's what all these pedestals are. They're essentially like these warp spots, and if you know what the song is, you can then play the song to warp there, and that obviously that makes traversing pretty nice, cause I mean, like, the world isn't too big, but like up until this point, we've literally had to just run everywhere. So being able to like warp to specific spots is quite helpful. Yeah, and pretty much all of the warp spots are in like pretty useful places. I mean, they're all like sort of close to location. Like, I guess this isn't like this is sort of meant to be like the Kokiri Forest one. I guess it's not that close, but like, I mean, I guess getting through the Lost Woods in reverse is easy because you just go the wrong way, and then same with like getting through the Sacred Forest Meadow from this side because you can just climb up. So it's not like right in the center, but it's like pretty close. Anyways, yeah, if you remember this place that we saw before, and I mentioned, I wonder what could be in there. Well, it's finally time to check it out, because yeah, that's actually the entrance to the Forest Temple. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next time. So anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching. Yeah, we basically did everything up until the Forest Temple, and next time we will be starting that. So yeah, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, and take care.